Well, I've been doing graffiti my whole life. I started in 3rd grade. I grew up with my brother being a skateboarder his whole life, and I sucked. So I needed something to do. So I picked up a can of paint and just started painting. I've been doing it ever since, and that's what I love. So some of my most impactful paintings, honestly, is Graffiti Park LV. We started painting for elementary schools to get the kids excited to come back, and I'm stoked. And so when they get back to school, all they're gonna see is nothing but dope-ass artists, and that's what I'm stoked about. My main inspiration was my grandma. She was an art professor growing up, and she taught me the one thing that I do have control of in my life is what I put down on the canvas. It may not have control of my mind, may not have control of what other people do, but I always control my art, so I stuck to that. My art just gets me in the groove. It gets me out of my head, and honestly, it's a healthy decision other than other things, you know? So the things that impact me most with my art, honestly, is just driving around and seeing it, honestly, or the people that have no idea that it's me, and they say, oh, that's amazing. I love the life of graffiti, man. So when I paint, basically it gets me out of my head 100%. I grew up a knucklehead, man, getting into fights left to right, and I needed a healthy outlet. So my brother's older friend, he taught me how to get down with graffiti, and I've been doing it ever since. I love it, it's what I do, and also it helps others give something to look at, man. Who wants to look at a gray city? Some of my main pieces are on Charleston and Casino Center. Pretty much I set up cones and plastic and acted like I had it down. Acted like I had a license and just kept going. The first day I started doing it, cops are driving by all day, and the last minute when I finished my piece, a cop pulled up, my heart went in my stomach, and he says, good job, and drives off. You know, that was a pretty crazy time, honestly, but I also have a lot of stuff going on in California that I'm stoked about, I love, and my daughter's my biggest fan, man. She keeps me going no matter what. My kid's always there. I give her a can of paint and a log of wood, and she gets down, dude. I think graph art and the cannabis community come together because honestly, it's just beautiful, all around beautiful. That's that. The weed community has always been supportive of artists, and they always will be supportive of artists. You get stoned, what do you look at? Art. It's awesome. So some of the things I aspire to do with my art is just blow up. I'm getting my stuff onto clothing. I'm also doing stuff on skateboards for my brother. He's a professional skateboarder. And I'm just getting lucky all around, man. A lot of people are showing me love, and I'm just gonna go with the flow. Wherever my art brings me, that's what I'm gonna do. And if you're looking for me or you want any art done, hit me up. It's Pac Paints _702, and I'll hit you back, no problem. And also I wanna thank Culture Cannabis for hooking me up and letting me do this piece for them, man.